smaller farmer's market haul this week. I got poblano peppers and jalapenos, green and purple cabbage, nice and big, a few lettuce heads, some dill, some green beans, they're green this time, lots of tomatoes, some gold tomatoes, early girl tomatoes, and cacao tomatoes. Some apples that smell so good. They smell like apple candy. I think they're called pristine apples. And then some strawberries. I am just gonna pop these straight into the freezer. I'm like almost done with that huge batch of frozen strawberries that I made like, I don't know, a month and a half ago. Some raspberries and peaches and nectarines. Just went to Whole Foods. I am really excited for the things that I'm going to be cooking this week. It's all inspired by those two cabbages that I got at the farmer's market, which I'm going to make a massive batch of coleslaw with. So for that, I just got celery seeds. And then I'm going to use the coleslaw as like as a side throughout the rest of the week. So I'm going to make a big batch of white chicken chili with like the poblano peppers and the jalapenos that I got at the farmer's market. So I got some sour cream for that and some beans for that. And then I'm gonna make a huge batch of slow cooker pulled pork and do like barbecue pulled pork with coleslaw. And then I also got cornbread, like mix would go really well with that. So I got cornbread, some tortillas to make tacos with the leftovers. It's gonna be so good. I also got a bunch of dairy. This is, I think, for the chili, or no, for the cornbread, and then half and half. How cute. I've never seen this before. I love this brand for dairy, and they had half and half. I love half and half in my coffee. I was out of olive oil, some cream cheese. I love eating this with tomatoes on toast. I'm making the peaches and burrata today, so I got some basil for that. My favorite cottage cheese, some chicken broth, and some orange juice. I was just at the butcher getting pork shoulder because I want to make pulled pork tomorrow. And I was like, yeah, think I'm just gonna slow cook it. And then he was like, you know, it's really good. And then he was telling me how he does it in the oven. And so he wrote me the recipe down. He was like telling me this, and I was like, I'm not gonna remember what you said. And then he wrote me the recipe on this little post-it note. I'm gonna follow this tomorrow. So this is like 4 pounds of pork shoulder. You put it at 425 for like an hour and a half until it gets a crust. And then he says you take it out and you cover it with foil, and then you pop it back in for as long as it takes until it's like falling apart. And then after it's out, you put the barbecue sauce on it. So